Wait, how do fire doors work? Don't they? Okay, I guess I don't know how fire doors work. Oh, it's not you? Where is it? Why is this open? Wait, maybe it's my fault because I... No, I definitely never leave that open. Okay then. Oh, look, this is where the hobo got taken.
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man. Out here, in the open, alone.
Why? Okay, that fuse is not gonna work if it's in the water, man. Hold on, let me akimbo my fuse box. Double the fuses! Double the horror! Oh no! Okay. What, all of you take A5? Oh, 70.
Here it is. Long ride home.
Yay for me. Oh no! He came in and hoboed all over the place. What am I doing? Why is there just fuses all over the place? What, the mice trade cheese for fuses? Huh? Hey, where are all the synth colors? Oh, the synth colors are coming from our neighbors. Our neighbors have such synth waves in their rooms that the color just shines through. Anything else? Hit that hobo maybe? No? Okay. What a tiny gate. What does this wooden gate even serve as a purpose in the inner cities, man? Don't tell me it closes on me. Oh. What is this? Don't tell me the door doesn't open from this side!
Of course, it locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. Maybe there's another way back in through the basement. A door, or elevator, or something. And that's broken too. Only the best for K-Fam. Let's see if I can fix this. Looks like a power issue. I should check the fuse box.
The fuse box that's outside and very easy to open on the other side. I mean, that's how a fire door is supposed to work. You're not supposed to get in from the outside. 70. So what's the point of the button? How? Is it gonna open the door?
I could probably survive that fall.
Listen, the bones of a DJ, okay? He hasn't trained at all. Uh-huh. Maybe close this behind you? Did you just open an easy access for the killer? Okay, I'm not hiding in this. There's no space apparently in my
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
Do we need to do this now? Mannequins because...
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
You telling me? What are you pointing at, the president? Ah, your arm is backwards. Oh, he bim-bammed the flim-flam with the zip-zop. Do you think they put in the mannequin?
Huh, there's a key. I'll just take that. Might be important.
Well, to be fair, if I want to get out of here, I need the basement key anyway, so you know it's the killer's fault. Look at all the developers that worked on the game and they got murdered by the way of the mannequin. What are you facepalming? Who facepalmed? Which developer facepalmed while making this game? Staff surge at power station. 20 new hires. Okay. Rebecca. Ant. Kim. Chuck Brody. Flu for Todd. Dr. K. Walker. Local Dr. K. Walker recommends all locals get their flu shot ASAP. Season upon is no different. Is it topical? Festival disaster. I can't read this. Hold on, wait some light. Can I get some light? This is very dark. Where is the paper? Oh, it teleported. I need to... Can I bring the Pixar with me? No, okay. Gallow Creek Festival! Big wheel breaks down, 15 injured, who is to blame? The big wheel broke free from his support and rolled through town. That doesn't sound like a tragedy, it sounds hilarious. Like a Tom and Jerry skit. Kim, Rebecca, Chuck, class of 69, very funny developers. Hospital, power station, gas station. Organize your notes, you psychopath. Listen, just because you're a killer doesn't mean you can be so lazy. Organize your notes, man. What is wrong with you? Have some, some respect for your own work. Call for donations. Nice and organized. See, we're organizing. Call for donation to help Chuck Brody. Former Gallows High School captain Chuck Brody suffered a career-ending injury as a victim of the festival disaster. To help him on his road to recovery, we're buying him lottery tickets. What a shitty community. Hopefully he gets lucky and can get back on his feet. Pun not intended. Drop tickets in the bucket below. There is no bucket below. How is everything connected? Marriage announcement. Celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker and Peter Stein. Who's Peter Stein? Who's the loser? I don't see a Peter Stein, but I do see a Kim Walker. Not surprising, the improv queen got married first. I can barely see this. Crime Syndicate. Maybe I can read better here? Yeah, I can. Crime Syndicate impounded. Criminal operation shut down. 24 arrested. Inside informant. Police have finally put an end to the thieving crime syndicate. Apparently a town with only 1,000 people has a crime syndicate going on. Just like Batman, of course. The arrests were made after a member gave up information on their co-conspirators. The informant was asked to remain anonymous. Hereafter, the RA. Justice for festival victims. 2-year investigation into the festival accident was concluded. Investigation blamed 2 engineers from the local power station, Ant Williams, and junior engineer Sean Everett. Big wheel which led to various construction mistakes. They were distracted talking about horror movies while assembling the big wheel. That's not how it works. 2 local engineers by themselves don't assemble a wheel. There's an entire team, no? They've been ordered to do community service for a total of no many hours. Beep beep, look out tragedy. Oh, this is hard to read, man. Why does my character go blind? Beep beep, look out tragedy. Failed brakes. Tragedy struck Gallow Creek yesterday afternoon. A bus failed to stop and crashed into the fuel tanker. The deceased have been identified as all these people, including Stein again, and Mildred, and Rod. Police ask for privacy for the families. Yada yada yada. Gallow Creek, game day! This guy that I'm gonna go guess broke his leg. Is he one of the... Yeah, he is. Trailer for cheap, sale price $10,000. Is that cheap? I don't think so. I'm sick of being a local celebrity. People are so mean to me. I only stole a few cars. Who cares? Buy a new one. I'm selling my trailer and leaving town ASAP. I just want to get out here. Please buy it. Who's selling it? Quite rich health and safety inspection. Do you care about health and safety? Good, then come downtown to the yearly convention. Mystery guest, the lead engineer responsible for Gallow Creek Harvest Festival disaster. They say you learn from your mistakes. I turned mine into a career. So the guy who made the disaster happen literally turned into a career. Yeah, I can tell why somebody would turn into a murderer, no? It makes sense in my opinion. Wow, I'm also getting disorganized now. Is your car safe? Sheriff Matthews warns citizens look out for suspicious behavior after multiple car thefts. Crime wave of 70. Fucking Gotham here. 24-hour gas station brought by local ex-lottery winner. Brody? It has been sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. The new owner claims it to keep me busy on an evening. He has asked to remain anonymous. Diary of a car thief. So these are all people who have sins from the past. Local legend takes to Manhattan. The famous author of the tell-all book Diary of a Car Thief moves out of Gallows Creek. Oh, it's the girl that was a car thief part of it and then she sold her trailer park. She stole cars and then she stole her time and money, said our reviewer. Jim Randy last... Wow, her book is so trash that apparently she stole people twice. You see, I can't pinpoint the motivation of the killer or anything. Because I don't even know what year it is that I'm working for, you know? Because on the beer it said 1986. It seems like you wouldn't even have like cell phones back then. You know, cell phones were not a common thing, and yet somehow like random schoolgirls had cell phones. So I'm not sure what year it is. Also, what's with the mannequins? What the developer couldn't get, like... The developers couldn't get like the R18 patch for the game. Steam wouldn't allow it, so they can't put like dead bodies. Jump scare. Could you maybe close this? Maybe I can hide here? No, okay. Okay, Forrest, you do you. If you die, who cares, honestly? Also, does the janitor think nobody will see this? Why not at least put a curtain? Oh. Something to defend myself with, I guess. This is where the janitor stays. Is the game teaching me about sound?
I wonder how the show's going.
Perfect! They're doing a much better job without me. Okay, Forrest. Forrest. What can I say? I'm about to put out some fires. Gee. Okay, Forrest, you do you. If you die, it's not my fault, honestly. I did try. I have visual proof that I tried making you survive, but I guess it's not important for you, is it? Our first line of defense has just become useless. Hold on. I need my line of defense. Just like a Tom and Jerry skit. No, triage. I said triage. Okay, there, triage. They look like tiny catapults who can throw their cheese at him. I don't know if that might help or not. Who cares? So...
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for...
Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive the janitor might be Clive the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind me.
Are we on air? I talked to her for 1 hour.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. Alright, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement, made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
In the meantime... Well, no. I said in the meantime... Why is it red? That's special, Vinley. I'm sorry, did you just bring the entire board here and disorganize it again? Forrest! Forrest, what is this disorganization, man? How did I even bring this? Where did I even hang this? Did I bring all the documents with me? God, she looks so perplexed without her face.
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
Yes, please.
Sure. I think you should be methodical with this. Try grouping the notes by who they're about. You could also have a look at the dates and make a timeline. Maybe that will help rule out potential targets first.
Got it. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
Wait, it's a gas station guy, no? Because he bought it. With a ticket, right? So how do I connect this? Okay, don't clip the graphics. Okay, how do I organize this? It's all about the Brady. Wait, what's your name? Brody, sorry, not Brady, Brody. There, you know his name, so we know who it is. Yeah, there we go. This guy had a career. Well, actually, this guy had a career. This guy had a career. And then this happened. And then people are like, oh no, poor guy, he lost his legs. And then he won the lottery, so that happened. Some people got married, whatever, I don't care about happiness. What were you? You're still trying to sell. Car is safe, blah blah blah. So am I not gonna acknowledge this? There, the start and the end. Ooh.
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Huh? Why? The phone lines are so bad that we can only make one phone call?
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
In your dreams?
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
forget what?
Forget. No, man. I gotta get out of here.
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck... Jesus!
It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck?
Chuck!
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. Town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though. Yeah. Damn it, that fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man. I can't thank you enough, but... Damn. I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Oh!
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Don't wave at me. No, my mice straps did not help.
The key. Was this always here?
Well,
I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
how did you miss it? If you lift an entire board, how do you not see anything behind it? Basement storage. But wait, how did he fit even a mannequin below the desk? Basement storage. What is basement storage? This?
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry.
Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
What is... Why is there an intercom downstairs like this? Well, at least he had good taste in music. You know, once a killer, always a killer.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Easy for you to talk, honestly, Peggy. Give it a play. Using big words like that. Where'd you learn that from your mom? Do you also fix VCRs? Technically, this guy was keeping the entire place afloat, wasn't he?
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Okay, cool, but, why does the guy just have exposed tape like that here? And why is there a picture of what I need? Also, the map is the same. There's nothing special about this one, is there? No, there isn't.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Why are they showing me notes on everything? Factory reset code. 3-month limited warranty. Wow, this is not a reliable item, is it? Alarm, maintenance call code, security, okay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need this. Delivery note. Starlink security, delivery installation, yada yada yada. So at least we got the year. Supervisor, Clive Atkins, I'm gonna guess. Internal order, van. Delivered, installed, delivered, KFM. Unable to install, require new parts, new installation date, yada yada yada. I have a feeling I need to bring these notes with me upstairs. We have plenty of basement space around here, so that's good. What the? Why is he putting down pictures as to where I need to go? Are you just teaching me lore?
This looks useful.
Oh, but the other ones aren't, huh? At 4 a.m., a call was received from a jogger, a Miss Sandra Sharp. I heard that name, I think. Reporting that the body had been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of... Wait, was Sandra the one who was doing the jazz? I contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 or the 2nd p.m. Not cleared.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
I wonder where the tape is.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
No, stay up. God, there's so many notes around here.
Now this has to be important.
You say it's important, but you don't want to carry a piece of paper, man. Dude, how do you carry a piece of paper? Just put on top of each other and you can carry like 20 at the same time. The deceased is a Canadian. Sorry. Not Canadian. A Caucasian male at age 18. The cause of death is established by drowning as shown by the signs of asphyxiation. Yada yada yada. Abrasions were found on the knuckles, likely from getting into fights in the past, matches with unknown history of deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed from the coroner's opinion, no foul play. Additionally, the preliminary toxology report indicates he's at high level of alcohol. It is of the coroner's opinion that the deceased went swimming while intoxicated. Check only manner of death accident. The signature, I can barely read. I can barely read the text of the doctor. Chicken scratches, as they say. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia! Wait, is it our Virginia or is it a different Virginia? What a thick piece of paper! Virginia Sullivan. Wait, was Virginia the medical examiner on that day or something?
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
Oh, they retract her statement, her previous statement. Okay, I feel like I need to bring these with me upstairs. You know, they're important. I'm not going to leave them here, but apparently my character does not carry 2 pieces of paper.
Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
Now's not the time to get happy about this, you fucking forest for the bushes.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent. But I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. And I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you. But that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say. That I should say. But my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Humpty Dumpty. Story of love, betrayal, and tragedy and betrayal. Well, like, foreshadowing. Uh-huh. Maisie Cartwright as Dawn. Okay, Dawn is the one that keeps on asking for the music. So who's Maisie Cartwright? George Barrow as Henry, also with Mary Campbell as Anne. There's a lot of paper I need to bring with me, you sons of bitches.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait, Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a written autopsy report.
What did it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
The drinking and drowning matches with what I heard, but...
There's also a note scrawled onto the report. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia.
if it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right, then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
What do you mean there is more tapes? When you say tapes, what exactly do you mean by tapes? Oh yeah, I did miss one.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
See? Lore.
What have you found, Forrest?
There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
right? But we already know the official written report was a lie.
We do. Why would the official report lie about how he died?
The report lied because someone wanted a closed case. Because they didn't want anyone to look into his death.
Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
No, my documents!
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really? How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Time to turn the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
Oh, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
I can't blame you. I'd be jumpy too.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Why are you so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because all those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said. And that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
No, I gotta see how much of an asshole this is.
I don't. You helped cover up the death of a child.
Forrest!
But he threatened me. And my sister...
You abused your power to help yourself.
Oh, God.
Forrest, that wasn't necessary.
It needed to be said. So,
So, did she cut off clues there because I was too harsh telling her that truth?
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Alright, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Alright, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who's this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream.
Oh!
And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Okay. I guess she likes to get jazzed on.
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd chase after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Oh, is it the candidate one? The candidate thingies?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
You covered up the murder of a boy for a dance?
Forrest, we started to the Mass Effect thing, man. When you say law, you think it means like, you know, it's law that they use the rent increase as a way to get to you. When I try to show sympathy, I get fucked. When I try not to show sympathy, I still get fucked. Which one do I pick?
Studio? That's low, Sandra.
Oh, look at the time. It sure is late. I have to go. I'll drive home now.
16.
Well,
I might have gone a bit hard on her.
No kidding.
bit?
All right, let's just
16.
move on. Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight,
Oh yeah, I want to check, is there a way to like speed up the... There's no way to actually speed up the dialogue in the game? Oh, woof. Are you serious? Okay, so either get the good ending or just keep on safe scumming, because apparently there's no way to... Are you serious? There's no way to like speed up the dialogue? What happens if somebody wants to see the other endings? Okay.
9.16, The Scream. Sandra? Who was he?
He was... He said, if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did.
I did great, thanks. The first time I hear after losing all my 3 million viewers or what, listeners, not viewers.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest.
Fuck these Irish pizzas, man.
I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
You want to do that now? Really?
Why? Of course now. It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
Well, yeah, generally that's how birthdays work.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! God damn it, Peggy, this is your fault.
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponte can't control himself. Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line. Just pick it up, okay?
Did you check this time or no?
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponte.
Ponte's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the Whistling Man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
In my opinion, it was too little.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
You know, Peggy, you really don't know how to do your work, just saying? Is it literally impossible in 1987, when kids apparently have mobile phones, running around, getting stabbed by a killer while inside a car? Is it literally impossible for you to put a guy's phone number on mute? Literally? Is it that hard? What are you doing, Peggy? You're not even checking the phone calls. What is your job? An editor? Fucking YouTubers edit their own videos.
Folks, don't spend your money at Pawnee Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who, may I say, is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Dawn. Dawn? We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Didn't I call it, but my character is too stupid to carry 2 pieces of paper with him.
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Sound really carries at night. Shit.
Is the game not gonna tell me... Okay, is this a panel thing? Is the game not gonna make note of where she was again? She said Woodside, right, and where? Well, I've actually no idea.
Sounds like a noisy part of town.
It is. Boy, I wish he'd muscle that thing in. Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
This is the guy that we talked to previously with the dog, right?
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. A classic backed by popular demand. This is Long Ride Home by the Barn Finds. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000. Woodside Apartments. Coming soon, No pets. Not open until... What?
Yeah, I was about to say this. Like, I thought it wasn't open. Is that the killer? Because I remember being very surprised, like, in the future, you know? $300 only. Okay, I might as well get the code as well. You wonder what the bad ending would be like? I don't know what the bad ending would be like, or like everybody dies. I'll definitely want to try to do that, but the developers made the cardinal sin where apparently you can't skip text. And I'm not sure why. I mean, I can use speed engine. Sorry, not speed engine. Speed engine. Cheat engine to spice it up, but that's about it.
Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. This system's not even installed at Woodside. Starling 4000. User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I found a flyer for the apartments. They're not open for move-in till next month. No pets, and they're located pretty far from the trains.
Ah, so Dawn probably isn't trying to get into Woodside, is she?
Nope. You remember who else has a Starling 4000 installed, though?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
Yeah. Why is this even an option? Why would you say no? Of course, check up with him.
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here. Patching you through.
Oh, now you have the number of something that you can call in block, huh? Good for you, Peggy. Do you think Peggy is getting paid a commission by that stupid motherfucker pizza guy?
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music.
Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Dawn. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so.
Dawn, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Stream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest. Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring! Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek, here's some music while we process what just happened.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I didn't know you're such a sexist, Peggy. What, women can't be killers as well? Be progressive. I worked it out a while ago. Why is my character literally talking out of his ass? I worked it out a while ago. How? The whistling woman, very funny, the WW. How did I figure it out? What even gave it away? I like how my character is full of himself.
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest? Why do you think she requested that song?
You're strange too, Peggy. You do not use a phone.
I mean, maybe she actually wanted it. Could be her favorite killing song.
Ugh, that's awful. So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no.
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
But we know who Dawn is, I think. No, that Humpty Dumpty. I worked it out a while ago. Why is my character literally talking out of his ass? I worked it out a while ago. How? The Whistling Woman, very funny, the WW. How did I figure it out? What even gave it away? I like how my character is full of himself.
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest? Why do you think she requested that song?
You're strange too, Peggy. You do not use a phone.
I mean, maybe she actually wanted it. Could be her favorite killing song.
Ugh, that's awful. So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no. Fucking Mussolini over here.
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
But we know who Dawn is, I think. No, that Humpty Dumpty.
You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
Why did I do that?
Sounds good. What have you got?
What do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. Man, I went toe to toe. It was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
Nothing. You and Fernando just stay safe.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help y'all more, man. Now, if you'd have asked me about gators...
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right, all right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please